All right, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule and teach well, who also taught us this 100% truth. Shalom to the whole Lake. I'm the brother Kasaida. Back here with another quick lesson, Lord willing, it's an edifying lesson, man. Now, going into this lesson, man, I seen this video, Info Geographic TV 2.0. on TikTok, man. All right, and it's a quick lesson, man, because you Israelites, which consist of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, you got this idea that thinking that nothing will happen here. All right, that you automatically assume that America will win the war. All right, beating Iran. All right. Which are those Persians, man, going into Ezekiel, I believe Ezekiel chapter 38, all right? Because the Lord talks about how Russia is going to help, all right, Iran, all right? As well as he's going to help these other smaller nations that America and those small hats have come up against in these other nations, these other countries and other lands, all right? But see, y'all are going to be mistaken because it's prophetic and it's prophesied that the Lord is going to destroy Babylon the Great, aka America, man. All right. And if you don't believe that Iran has the capability of shooting a missile over here, all right, you sadly mistaken, man. You're sadly mistaken. Okay. Matter of fact, let's see.
Isaiah 47.
Matter of fact. Salakia, let me go ahead and I want to grab this quick video, like watching the elders and apostles. But I want to watch this real quick.
Now, who would have thought that in the ongoing
Get
Iran
into
war,
it.
the most dangerous weapon isn't necessarily the biggest or the fastest or the stealthiest, but the smartest, a missile that can think for itself and make independent course corrections mid-flight, a weapon that can be launched quickly, one that can be hidden easily, one that can be built cheaply. We're talking about Khyber Shekan, a missile so cheap, accurate and lethal that it is giving US military planners sleepless nights. Our next report tells you more.
Sometimes the most dangerous weapon in a war isn't the one with the largest explosions, but the one that keeps enemies awake at night. A weapon that gives anxiety to adversaries and makes them think, where will the next one come from? That is the power of Iran's Khyber Shekan, a missile so unique it has become a weapon of uncertainty, not because it's the most expensive or stealthiest, but because it's turning out to be the smartest. The Khyber Shekan is Iran's medium-range ballistic missile. It means the castle breaker or the fortress buster. This missile has a range of up to 1,500 kilometers. It carries a 550-kilogram high explosive warhead and is guided by satellites. The Khyber Shekan is launched from trucks, and the entire setup from fueling to launch takes just 15 minutes. The cost of each missile is just $1 million, earning it the nickname the $1 million kill shot. And this missile is extremely unpredictable. It has a maneuverable re-entry vehicle, which means that the warhead can shift its trajectory in the final stages of flight. During its final stage, the missile reaches hypersonic speeds of Mach 8, which is 8 times the speed of sound. The warhead has special movable fins attached to it, which allows it to course correct mid-flight. The missile is specifically engineered to bypass, confuse, and overwhelm air defense systems. That's why the Iranians call the missile the hypersonic zigzagger. Iran has more than 2,000 Khyber Shekan missiles.
Now, this is a medium-range ballistic missile, man. All right. And like I mentioned in Ezekiel chapter 38, all right, the Lord is going to give be a big, or put the spirit on those Russians, or to be a big brother to these smaller or so-called weaker nations, all right, including Iran, All right. And Iran will have the ICBM nuclear capability of shooting missiles. All right. Over here to Babylon the Great, aka America, man. All right. Now this is just one of the cheapest. All right. And of course, this is going into World War III. All right, which we are in World War III, if you didn't know. All right, because as you can see, all right, these Iranians are giving the Amalekites and the Babylonians hell, man. They're giving them a hard time shooting these missiles, man. All right, because the Lord has put his spirit into these things, man. All right, and which we're going to grab, but I want to get this one other video, man. All right, because, these videos are pivotal, man. They're pivotal because they show and they tell the truth, because a lot of these people know that Iran has the capability of doing it. All right, but Iran is not going to be the only nation to do it. All right, they're not going to do it by themselves. They're going to have all these other nations that's going to do it right along with them. All right, this is just going into if Iran just shot one. All right, and where in
Iran drop the most powerful nuclear bomb ever made on Georgia?
Atlanta.
Would you
Okay,
survive?
so let's play
Now
this.
imagine the Tsar Bomba exploding high above Atlanta. Within seconds, a fireball, nearly 4 miles wide, forms. Everything below is gone. Downtown Atlanta, Midtown, Buckhead, and Georgia Tech are erased instantly. No buildings, no people, nothing. At 5 miles out, the blast wave hits. Skyscrapers collapse. Highways twist apart. Areas like Decatur and East Point are flattened in seconds. At 15 miles out, entire communities vanish. Sandy Springs, Marietta, and College Park are wiped off the map. At 25 miles out, the thermal pulse ignites everything from Roswell to Stone Mountain. Homes, forests, fuel stations, and businesses burst into flames. At the same time, massive firestorms begin. At 50 miles out, fallout spreads across major regions. Cities like Athens, Gainesville, and Noonan are blanketed in radioactive dust as the mushroom cloud rises over 37 miles high. What would
All right, so you see, this is just one. All right, and you people in Georgia, Atlanta, you Israelites that's in Georgia and Atlanta, man, you better wake up, man. All right, because the Lord ain't BSing, man. These things are gonna happen. This is not gonna be no longer a what if. It's not gonna be a video anymore, man. Things are gonna get real. All right, if you don't believe it, man, you better count your days, man. Okay. So let's get some scriptures, man. This is Joel chapter 2, and I'll just start at verse 1. All right, let's just keep it simple. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion." Yeah, blowing the trumpet is just symbolic of giving a warning. So right now, these videos and through the Spirit, it's giving you Israelites warning, which consists of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, man. All right, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Yeah, it's very close. How do we know? Going into Matthew chapter 24, going into 2nd Ezra 15, all right? Going into 2nd Ezra 16, which we're going to grab, all right? Going into Jeremiah chapter 30, all right? Going into all these prophecies, all right, that are mentioned in the scriptures, all right? You can get in Jeremiah 51. All right, because it talks about these devices too as well in the scriptures. Yes, the nuclear ICBM missiles are mentioned in the scriptures, man. They are. All right, and if you don't know it, and which we're gonna grab. All right, but we're sounding an alarm in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai's holy mountain. We're giving you the warning. All right, it says, "Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand." Yeah, it's soon, because of the prophecies, like through the Spirit. Okay, verse 2, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, as a great people and a strong. There hath not been even the light, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of of many generations." Yeah, man, it's gonna be nothing like it, man. All right, after after these things happen, okay. You're not going to see another ICBM missile, man. It says, verse 3, "A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. What is that, man? All right, what is not going to escape these you Israelites as well as these heathens, man? Right, these people that's going to be left here. Hey, nothing is going to escape the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. It says, verse 4. Here's the appearance of them. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. Horses just symbolizes power, just like you got vehicles that have horsepower. All right, and as horsemen, as they run, so shall they run. Salakia, like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap. Right, and you got sound. You got vehicles that break sound barriers. The sound of light, the sound of it's like not the sound of light, but the sound. All right, they can break sound. You got jets that can break sound waves. All right, go as fast as the sound, faster than sound, faster than light. All right. It says the appearance of them as horses. Read that. It says, like the noise of chariots on top of mountains, shall they leap. Yeah, they're going to be flying, man. They're going to be high. Like the noise of the flame of the fire that devours the stubble, as a strong people sit in a battle array. Before their faces, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. Yeah, man. What is this talking about? All right. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the walls like men of war, and they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Yeah, they're not gonna go somewhere else. They're not gonna just fly off, man. They're gonna go hit the target. Why? Because the Lord put the spirit on them, man. Neither shall now one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. And they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the walls. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. And it says before them, the heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be darkened. Yeah, the wisdom of the world, man, is going to be darkened in that day. All right. Nothing is going to help you, man. Nothing is going to help you. Not your bunkers, not hey, I'm going to a different city. None of that. Escaping these things are out of reality, man. It's not going to even be an option, man. All right. And the stars shall withdraw their shining, and Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that execute his word. For the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Yeah, man, who's going to stop it? All right? Who's going to stop it, man? Nobody. Nobody's going to stop it in that day. No matter what you people do, no matter what happens, these people are going to do it either way, because the Lord's going to put the spirit on them, man. Scripture talks about how the Lord's going to put the hooks into the to Russia's jaws, man. He's going to put the hook in Putin's jaw to press the button, man. All right. Continue on. It says, therefore also now saith Yahweh, turn ye even to me with all your hearts, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. Yeah, this is the time to repent and come back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. This is the time. This is what we're doing. This is what the elect should be doing, or is doing, man. All right. That's what we're doing. All right. We're fasting, we're weeping, we're mourning to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, because we're ready to go. We're tired of this place, man, and we're sick of you wicked niggas, man. And we sick of the heathens too, man. Things have to change, man. You know? Let's grab some more scriptures. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. And we'll probably start up a little bit. Verse 11. Let's start at verse 11. It says, Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh. What's going to cause the earth to quake? What's going to have the earth reeling to and fro, man? All right? Like a drunkard. What's going to cause those things, man? These missiles, man. And the foundation thereof. The sea ariseth up with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are trouble, and the fishes thereof also, before Yahweh, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. There it is again. They're not going to miss, man. All right? When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, there's no arrow that can shoot a physical bow and arrow that can literally shoot to the ends of the earth, man. You can't sit over there in East Asia, all right? East Asia, and shoot an arrow all the way to Atlanta, man. All right? This is talking about missiles, man. Behold, the plagues are sent, and they shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Yeah, man, there's nothing going to stop them, man. All right? The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards. Yeah, nothing's going to turn them back, man. Nothing's going to stop these things. Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. All right? Yeah, nobody's going to turn them back. The Lord is not going to stop this destruction, man. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? All right? And this is Ezra's talking, all right? Because he sees the vision, man. He see it. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Yeah, man. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Yeah, hey, these are what it's going to atone for a lot of you niggas sin, man. For a lot of things, you heathens too, for a lot of things that you've done to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and to us, the Israelites, man. Lord gonna cause famine, pestilence, earthquake, death, and destruction, man. That's what's gonna happen on the planet Earth, man. Especially here in Babylon the Great, man. Going into 2nd Ezra chapter 30, man. It's gonna be a time never ever seen before. Matthew chapter 24 and 21. Never seen on the planet Earth. Is gonna be something worse than anything, man. Sicknesses, death, plagues, famine. All right? It's going to be a heavy time. It's going to be a scary time for a lot of you people, man. It's going to be a wonderful time to be alive, man. Inside joke, man. You know? Let's get this last script. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. I'm going to just grab the whole thing. All right? And it shall come to pass. Matter of fact, let's jump up. Let's jump up. This is 12. It says, and this shall be the plagues wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, which Jerusalem and Israel is a people before it's a place. This is talking about all Israel, man. This isn't talking about those small hats in the land today, man. All right. If you don't know, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold everyone on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Yeah, people are going to be fighting one another. But verse 12 is the most important one, man, because these people are going to be burnt up, man. What's going to cause them on their tongues to melt in their mouth, man? To be consumed in their mouth, man. All right? Their flesh shall be consumed away while they're standing on their feet. It's going to be like that movie Terminator with Sarah Connor, man. What's going to cause these things? The missiles, man. All right? These things are going to happen. And these are just a quick few scriptures, man. I just wanted to get into this, you know. But Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders.